Ciao a tutti, sono sempre io, Matt10, e oggi nel secondo account pensavo di iniziare l'Archon Quest di Sumeru, anche perché in questi giorni non sapevo tanto che tipi di video fare, e allora dai, iniziamo l'Archon Quest di Sumeru. Volevo tipo iniziarla verso luglio, giugno, però vabbè dai, la iniziamo adesso a fine agosto. Raggiungi la terra dell'Archon di Dendro. Prosegui nella foresta. Allora, l'Archon Quest di Sumeru è lunga, abbastanza, sicuramente non quanto quella di Nod Cry, ovviamente, però ci sono delle parti molto molto ripetitive, come nel Festival del Sabzerus, però mi sembra che nell'atto 2, oggi facciamo tipo l'atto 1, o comunque arriviamo sull'ora, però ancora Sumeru l'Archon Quest non era
Now
chissà
we
quanto
made it to
lunga,
Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord
e
Kusanali.
Sua Eccellenza Minore Kusanali.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your
Non
sister.
sembra essere lei la divinità che ha rapito tua sorella?
But even so, people call Sumeru the nation of wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the god of wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with this. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some small.
Ah sì, quella lì è una
Wait a
tizia.
second. Look.
Ecco, in realtà mi sembra che adesso andiamo in
Now
un
we can just
dominio.
ask for directions rather than wander around like, hey there. We're not from around here, and did they not hear Paimon? Hey, you over there! Could you give us some directions? Huh?
Lei è un po' importante nell'Archon Quest.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait, could she be a... Well, even so, she might be hiding some. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else.
E quindi dobbiamo inseguire, cioè dobbiamo seguire questa ragazza.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us. Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she could. What should we do now? All right then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she... Oh. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least... Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick?
Ai ai ai.
What's happening? Traveler? This...
Ora mi sembra che entriamo in un dominio. Mi sembra. Mi sembra. Wow. Ah sì, comunque non so perché, ma anche nel primo account, quando tipo l'ho fatta 2 anni fa, Star Conquest, ma quando si entrava qua c'era una grafica pessima. Infatti, oddio, anche OBS mi si sta impallando tutto. Provo ad abbassare la grafica, però mi sembra che adesso non posso perché sono dentro a un... Mondo, dimenticami.
Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then
lei.
there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you
Aspetta,
awake
non io mi
now?
ricordavo che c'era anche un dominio.
Oh,
Boh,
thank
forse mi
goodness,
sbaglio.
Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at, This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of
No.
operations.
Sì. Boh, c'ho BS impallato comunque.
My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Ok. No, che ora sembra andare abbastanza normale.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these.
Sorry.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharva.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated
In aree
areas,
isolate, come la tizia di
particularly
prima.
the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
Ok, quindi questo incenso potrebbe anche fare male alla gente, forse, non lo so.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneal. That incense typically has no effect on most people.
Ma su pochi
But for a
letti
very
ha
select
effetti
few,
profondi sulla
it can have
cognizione.
profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Abbiamo visto l'Irminsul, mi sembra.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it
Sotto
appears now
osservazione
that I
mentre
should
guarisci.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing if you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazard, the rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen for now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived and soon Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible? Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Non potete aver avuto delle
You
allucinazioni.
mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Poteva essere
Considering how
Carria?
unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucination? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here, but it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should... Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows.
Ok, quindi Tainari ci ha detto che erano delle allucinazioni, quelle sull'Irminsul,
It's time to go
ma in
find
realtà non
Kale.
lo erano. Cioè, era la realtà, non erano delle allucinazioni, forse. Trova Colley.
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please remember that you.
Yes, I will.
Look, Kale. Today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along.
But I have a vision too.
Don't talk like that, Kale. There you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there! All right.
Yes, you can count on. So, Kale, what Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but well, a forest ranger's responsibility. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention. As for Master, well, he has to handle more danger. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps. As we...
Ok, quindi una pattuglia locale.
This way.
Esamina i lampioni lungo il
Leave the task of
percorso.
checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you... It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukudevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? Huh? Greater Lord Rukudevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon? Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukudevata was Sumeru's first Dendro
È stato il
Archon.
primo arco di
She created
Dendro.
the rainforest as well
Rukudevata.
as the wall of Samic. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. According to what Master has told me, the sages later found to celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sage... Uh-huh. Well, and then... Uh-huh? Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Because you two know Amber, right?
Esatto, perché non lo sapesse, Colley ed Amber sono tipo migliori amiche.
Wait, Amber? You mean... Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me. There's no one like Amber.
Perché praticamente
She lives life
Colley
to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
Perché praticamente Colley, quando è stata cioè quando il dottore ha fatto esperimenti inumani su di lei tipo è andata a Mondstadt per tantissimo tempo e quindi ha fatto conoscenza con Amber, con Sucros e altri.
If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person any... sorry. Paimon thought the work of outriders was a little different. Sorry. It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber, so how do you know that we... Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch in one letter. She mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw it. Ah, so yep. So please know that I wish I could tell you more about the Ginger Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some. That's
E
alright.
non sa tante cose su Rocca Devata,
We have
allora.
never even heard of Greater Lord Ruka Devata or the Saints. Oh, I'm happy that was helpful.
Spiega a Coley lo scopo del tuo viaggio.
So that's why. Don't mention it. We are friends after all. All right. You both have my thanks. Well, you two were up there cleaning. Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kind. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukadevata? Or less? You might be right. Well, anyway, let's get started on cleaning the statue.
In realtà non so se è di Rocca Devata o di Kusanali la statua.
Nice work. That's one clean statue.
Ma Nahida mi sembra che...
Clean up with Kale.
Kusanali mi sembra Nahida. Ma non vorrei sbagliarmi.
Kale, we're back. Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef, I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pot. Whoops! Ah, no, you dropped it on the ground! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine. Oh, whew.
Ti gusti le pita insieme a Colley.
Those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night. You really know how to compliment the chef since you liked it so much. I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe. Oh! So, Kale, don't you think that time Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything? Everyone has. No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cutting wit and
Renare
reclusive
discende da
nature.
una razza
But
antica e
Master is
misteriosa.
actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called...
Amurta, mi sembra.
Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from that, but Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It seems you already know him well. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a Forest Watcher. In fact, Master's the one who... Really? Paimon? Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why, is he going to die? Hey! Don't laugh! Hey! Now even Kale's starting... That's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some... No! Don't touch me!
Praticamente Colley è tipo molto sensibile perché appunto il dottore ha fatto tutti esperimenti inumani su di lei, quindi non è abituata praticamente ad essere toccata e quindi c'ha paura.
Oh, sorry, Kale. No, I just... Kale, are you okay? What's the matter? No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must... Oh, well, it's getting late now. Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden?
Torna a Borgo Gandharva.
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back.
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay.
Ah, inoltre, se non erro, Coley aveva anche una malattia che non mi ricordo il nome. Attendi fino alle 8 del giorno successivo. 20 minuti di già? Ah, vabbè.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure.
Ah, it's you two. I was just...
Huh? Tainari, what are you doing here? What?
I came to check on Kale's condition.
Oh,
You mean she's sick? How could she be?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for...
So, Tainari, what's real?
Let's take this conversation.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So,
Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale?
right. Ever since she was a child,
ecco
she's
Eleazar.
been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized at first. The afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses in its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively...
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier?
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before... Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Dottore.
What?
It appears you already are. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were... Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear
hanno fatto degli
cheerful.
esperimenti su di
But her
lei.
experience with the Fatui...
Paimon.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday.
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendship.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of...
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, though I must admit that Kale's condition... She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw it. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently, though a moderate amount of... Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients
Yeah, we'd like to do some...
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilot Pala Lotus. It's often used to...
Ok, quindi andiamo insieme a Tainari nella foresta pluviale.
Nilot
Povera
Pala Lotuses
Colley.
can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilot Pala Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they... There should be Nilot Pala... If you could manage... We'll rendezvous here once you've got...
We've gathered enough new Aquala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari!
Let me have a look. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your...
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long? Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gendo.
What's going...
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago.
L'avvizzamento.
It
Che
really
tipo
appears.
tutte le piante che si appassiscono.
Can you tell me the exact...
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't...
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading.
Okay, I understand. You may...
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us...
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru range. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wild...
Yes, Amir is absolutely... As Amir said, only someone with a
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across... Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone, but you don't seem to carry...
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a...
Seems the rumors about you are true. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as...
Ok, quindi dobbiamo pulire la zona dell'avvizzamento. Avvizzimento, come cavolo si chiama. Dai, comunque non è troppo difficile. Lo faccio molto spesso.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there.
Where? Oh, look! Those... Oh, Paimon does...
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tomb... Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may... You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone. Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Might compels you. Go get him, Aiden.
Fate is upon you. Divine light, shield them! Light the dust!
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Bene, abbastanza semplice.
Did it! Everything's returning to...
Yes. Thanks to you two.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did...
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear
yeah.
has been increasing. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be... For instance, even though we cleared out... This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase...
Huh?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that... Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can base... I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul,
Ah,
spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this war. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is
È
directly
collegata
connected
direttamente
to it.
all'Irminsul.
It is also said, and as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease. That's right.
L'Irminsul è
My
malato.
ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the witherings. All right, that's enough on this topic for the time being.
Torniamo al Bongo Gandharva. Io una volta lo chiamavo tipo Borgo Gandavara. No, Gandharva. Vabbè, come cavolo si dice. Cioè, comunque mi sembra che a Sumeru, proprio nella città, ci andiamo nell'atto 2. In tutte le altre Archon questa si andava quasi subito. Qua invece è un po' più tardi, da quanto ricordo.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back.
The withering zone you reported has been taken. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Ma?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you?
Ok, la
She's the
tizia con i
scholar
capelli
you-
verdi.
Her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh?
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia, she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some ration.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but I've got some emergency rations set aside.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here, Trout. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But wait, how'd you know that?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the... And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described... That's correct. Those weren't because what you saw is of significant importance. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, when you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul.
Ricordi reali
What
presenti
you
dentro
witnessed- I could
l'Irminsul.
try to tell you more, but it would be better.
That sounds nice and all.
That was because when you ran into her... Please, wait here. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. No, I should...
Ok, andiamo da Apaja. Perché lei è stata dentro quella grotta a meditare per 3 giorni, quindi non ha mangiato niente.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Ah no, forse ora che entriamo nel dominio? Può essere. Ora ci sono gli Aranara, mi sembra. Ok, sì, forse ora che entriamo nel dominio. Ce la facciamo? Prima di 50 minuti? 34 minuti?
There you are. Hypatia. There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait. What? Huh? What happened? Really? Oh. Wow. This place is huge. Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind. Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Light compels you.
Search. A new moon rises. Decided by destiny. Be cleansed. Might is
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
A moonlit night
Be gone, shadow of darkness!
written in the stars. Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Without further ado. Light the
Press the advantage! Hold the dark!
decided by destiny.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's...
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence, the bonds of love and family. But don't you fret now. To
Mm. Ed è potuto Sumeru, tutta collegata con i sogni, quindi
What do we do?
manco io ho capito cosa è
We have...
successo.
Oh, there she is! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food? Anyways, we can talk... Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you...
Mm.
I see. So, I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me.
Well, actually, we were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying...
Oh, I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from...
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living here?
Oh? So, you're able to see
Ah,
them
la
too?
ranara. Ok, la ranara.
Wait, hold on a second, traveler.
Spero che
You
il
said
movimento
that
della mia voce
before
vada
we
bene.
arrived,
Sì, siamo
you
sul
saw some
giallo.
mysterious creature.
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a... You needn't worry. They mean you no harm.
So, Hypatia, just...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But
Ha una
I
sorta di
do
legame
know that they
profondo
have
con
some-
l'arco di
I know
dentro.
this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, and at that very moment, in my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. But I was convinced they'd never show up again. But I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. Yes, no doubt about that. Sorry.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, alright, we're out, traveler. Today's menu will feature Sweet Madame.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before.
It's you. Oh, it smells,
Are you already finished cooking?
Siamo già a 45 minuti, di già?
Even though everything you mentioned was, it took me nearly 3 years before I could do. You should know that some reason.
So why does this
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale, primarily since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish
makes sense?
that was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Taking in any sense similar to the. Not to worry though. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon.
Whew. Well, that.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your ability.
Whoa. You
As a member of the Rataoist Darshan at the Academia,
Della
my main area
Ratwaist.
of research is the stars and their connection to the fate
Come
of
Laila.
living beings. But there is still, which is why I must turn. If only my perception wasn't so limited. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many sages have said that Ermin's. That's why we meditate alone.
Whoa. So knowledge from.
Of course I do. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god.
What's so strange about that?
Well, it's strange because.
Oh.
Yes, well, to an extent.
Solo i bambini riescono,
Only
invece gli adulti non lo fanno
children dream
mai.
as The sages say
Non
that wisdom
sognano.
implies rationality. But that which occurs in dreams is often neither Yes. If one struck, the fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that greater lore. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru's. I studied hard, enrolled, but then, on the day, it was incredible. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant. Just be sure not to speak of.
So, do you have any.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any. World. If only I could ascend past Satyavada. If you two are ever in the area again, there's no need to be thanking me.
Continua a chiacchierare prima di goderti un meritato riposo.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask.
Torna a bordo Gandharva. Non so quanto manca ancora alla fine dell'atto 1, ma mi sembra non troppo. Mi sembra c'era questa parte qua. Dai, esploriamo i 50 minuti, però tipo oltre i 55 non vado.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's... As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal.
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here, and I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great mind...
Well, it turns out that your refusal...
I see.
Tainari, your
And what exactly does my...
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And,
There's no...
do you mean to tell me that... If that's the case...
Tainari...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them, but all that can wait. How...
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full...
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and
Sorry, I'm afraid I...
Well, do you at least know anyone we can.
Let me think. My trips to Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction
A un
that you can
ricercatore che
give to a
conosco.
researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at... Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up...
Oh?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy
Ah,
of Greater
sì.
Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's
Il
reputation
tribunale della
as the
caccia mi
city of
sembra quel
wisdom.
coso che hanno sull'orecchio, mi sembra, tutti i
Needless to say,
sumeriani.
this device and its usage fall under the Academia's
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tainari, we have something
Yes, she's doing much better. She knew you two would be
Ok,
leaving.
salutiamo
Thanks,
Colly e
Tainari.
poi penso di
Farewell,
fermarmi.
and good.
Sì, saluta Colley, lettera di presentazione. Chissà chi sarà questo ricercatore di cui parla.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care and, But I guess now I understand.
There's no need to apologize. We're probably still gonna work.
Thank you. That means...
Oh? What?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Yay! Thanks, Kale.
I hope that whenever you eat them, well then, I train you for...
Ok, ora che andiamo a Sumeru posso di fermarmi qua. Detto questo spero che questo video vi sia piaciuto e ci vediamo al prossimo video. Ad Astra, vi Sasuke!